If you think all there is to Egypt are pyramids and ancient artifacts, you're missing out on a lot about this fascinating country. From pioneers of technological inventions to breathtaking wonders of the world, there's a lot to discover about Egypt. Or are you contemplating traveling to Egypt, but want to know more before booking your ticket? Join me on this intriguing journey to Egypt as we explore everything about the country. From the top tourist attractions to the locals, its culture, beautiful women, and of course, the mind-blowing facts you never knew about Egypt. Located in North Africa, Egypt is home to one of the oldest civilizations in the world. It's also home to the last remaining wonder of the ancient world, the Great Pyramid of Giza. This Great Pyramid, built over 4,500 years ago, isn't just an architectural masterpiece, but also proof of the engineering prowess of the ancient Egyptians. One can't help but marvel at how men without modern technology could put up 2.3 million stones together. The country boasts of its geographical formation, with a coastline stretching along the Mediterranean Sea, the River Nile, and the Red Sea. It also shares borders with Libya to the west, Israel to the east, Sudan to the north, and Palestine to the northeast. With its vast land area, Egypt ranks as the 29th largest country in the world. Egypt is home to one of the most famous archaeological sites in the world, the Valley of the Kings. It was the burial site for many pharaohs. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is home to over 60 tombs, including that of Tutankhamun. The ancient Egyptians believed in the afterlife and took great care to preserve the bodies of the deceased. This practice led to the development of elaborate burial rituals and the construction of magnificent tombs and pyramids. Talking about Egyptian kings, did you know that Cleopatra, the last ruler of ancient Egypt, was not Egyptian? She was of Macedonian Greek heritage and the first ruler in the Ptolemaic dynasty to speak the Egyptian language. Did you also know that science and mathematics dated back to the old Egyptians? The ancient Egyptians were skilled astronomers and mathematicians. They accurately calculated the length of a year to be 365.25 days, which is remarkably close to our modern-day calendar. They invented the primitive version of the calendar we use today. Another top attraction is the Egyptian Museum in Cairo. It houses the world's most extensive collection of ancient Egyptian artifacts. With over 120,000 items, it offers a fascinating glimpse into the rich history and culture of this ancient civilization. For instance, Luxor Temple, located on the east bank of the Nile River, is an architectural marvel. Its colossal statues and carvings depict the grandeur of ancient Egyptian art and provide insights into their religious beliefs. Another interesting fact about the Egyptians is that men and women wear makeup. This might sound funny, but it's important to the Egyptians. They wear makeup to shield their faces from the sun. They also believe that the paint has some magical powers. What's more surprising? The Egyptians created much of what we use today. Aside from the calendar, the ancient Egyptians invented paper, pens, locks, keys, and toothpaste. I guess you didn't know that. Talk of religion. Egypt has the most confusing religious structure in the world. Traditionally, the Egyptians worship more than 1,000 different gods and goddesses. Nonetheless, the sun god, Ra, is the most important of them all. Even at that, more than half of the population are Muslims, with a few Christians and Coptics around. Take a look also at the Karnak Temple complex in Luxor. It is the second largest religious site in the world, after Angkor Wat in Cambodia. It is spread across 200 acres and is dedicated to the worship of the god Amun. The Egyptians' diverse culture and traditions date back to the pharaonic culture. This is when pharaohs ruled Egypt thousands of years ago. Then, the introduction of Islam and Christianity also affected their traditions. Various ethnic groups who either migrated to or invaded Egypt also left a touch on their culture and civilization. The next landmark and tourist attraction site is the Great Sphinx of Giza. This monument is not only the largest in Egypt, but one of the largest in the world. What does it look like? It is a mythological creature with the head of a human and the body of a lion. Locals believe that the Sphinx is a spiritual guardian. Its main purpose in front of the pyramids is to guard the pharaoh's tomb. Since it sits in front of the pyramids, you don't have to pay before exploring the structure. Abu Simbel is also an attraction site you shouldn't miss in Egypt. This is an ancient complex that houses two temples, one for Ramesses II and the other for his queen. What makes the temple more alluring is the interior engravings. They depict Ramesses and Nefertari offering sacrifices to their gods. You will find this temple on the western bank of Lake Nasser in Nubia. The gate fee is 400 Egyptian pounds. Other temples include Luxor, Karnak, Abydos, and others. You might be wondering if everything in Egypt is the pyramids and temples. No. Here is a rare site in Egypt, the White Desert. This desert gained its name from the chalk-shaped mountains on it. This rare wonder came into existence through centuries of erosions and sandstorms. People have given names to the snow-white chalk rocks. For instance, some call it the chicken and tree because they look like them. Why not visit and see if you can name something more intriguing? The Khan el-Khalili market is another must-visit spot when in Egypt. This market offers countless shopping opportunities. You can purchase basic food items, souvenirs, unique antiques, and food spices. So, if you need something to take home from Egypt, visit the el-Khalili market. What makes it more interesting is that you don't need to pay any entrance fee. All you need is a lot of money to buy everything you need. Have you added the market to your bucket list? Other attraction sites include the Nile. You can enjoy a multi-day cruise on this waterway while viewing the temples on the riverbank. Sham el-Luli is a pristine beach with clear waters and white sand. You should also visit this place and inhale the cool breeze. Now that you're already noting the best spots to visit while in the country, how do you communicate with the locals? Although modern Standard Arabic is the official language of Egypt, Egyptian Arabic is most commonly spoken in the country. Approximately 68% of the population speaks this language, which is widely used in Egyptian plays and novels. Other languages spoken in Egypt include various local Coptic dialects, as well as Turkish, Ottoman, French, and Italian. As a traveler, it is important to have a basic understanding of any of these languages before visiting Egypt. This will greatly facilitate your interactions with locals. Let me introduce you to some of Egypt's cuisines you shouldn't miss on your trip. The first among them all is full madams. This snack is a well-known popular street food in Egypt. Locals make it from mashed broad beans flavored with garlic and olive oil. They pack in pockets of pita bread and sell as a sandwich. Another is the koshari. This is a combination of rice, brown lentils, and macaroni. To enhance the taste, chefs spread fried onions and a spicy tomato sauce on the dish. To have a taste of koshari, visit the koshari restaurants in Egypt. I thought I had seen it all until I saw the kebab and kofta. This is a flame-grilled lamb meat. Locals minced the meat, packed it into a sausage, and then grilled on a skewer. To enjoy the best of this meal, take it with cucumber salad or chopped tomatoes. But that's not all. Do you know that Egypt is home to some of the oldest and most prestigious universities in the world? We have Al-Azhar University in Cairo, which dates back to the 10th century and is considered the oldest Islamic university in the world. In addition to that, Egypt has a thriving film industry known as Egyptian cinema. Over the years, it has produced internationally acclaimed films that have captivated audiences worldwide. In fact, the Academy Award-winning film Lawrence of Arabia was filmed extensively in Egypt, capturing its magnificent landscapes and historical landmarks on the big screen. Did I also mention that Egyptians are well known for their warm hospitality and friendly nature? You will be greeted with open arms and a genuine smile wherever you go in this remarkable country. By the way, Egypt houses some of the prettiest women in the world. Egypt is home to some of the most breathtaking sunsets in the world. Watching the sun dip below the horizon while overlooking the Nile or the desert is a truly magical experience. Did I mention that Egypt's Red Sea Riviera offers pristine beaches, crystal clear waters, and world-class resorts? It is a popular destination for sun seekers and water sports enthusiasts looking for a slice of paradise. Tipping is essential in Egypt. While this is optional in some countries, locals rely on them to feed their families. Therefore, endeavor to tip the maid, waiter, waitresses, drivers, and guards. They might even tell you your tip is too low. This shouldn't surprise or offend you. It's part of their way of life here. Simply smile and move on. How safe is Egypt? Contrary to what you read online, Egypt is relatively safe to visit. However, you must adhere to the customs of the people. Also, avoid discussions about religion and politics. Though theft is hardly recorded in tourist attraction sites, you should watch out for pickpockets, scam artists, and terrorist attacks in some areas. Generally, Egypt records low crime rates. Millions of travelers cherish their trip to the country. That's all you need to know about Egypt. Endeavor to use the travel tips and enjoy your stay in Egypt. What else do you think we haven't covered about this ancient country? Don't hesitate to share with us in the comment section below. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel for more. See you next time.